Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I am here to do a bonus reading in the middle of December for the earth signs. I'll be doing Taurus and then Virgo and then Capricorn. So I thought I'll do a bonus one like I did last month, where I'll do you this side, your person, whoever that relates to this side. I might even I'll use a lot of tarot. And I may even use just a few oracle, but we'll see. We'll see what goes. I'll make it up as I go. So if you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my page. And I hope it resonates. If it does, please share, like, and subscribe. And feel free to comment if you're on my group. I think somebody is already needing to speak their truth. Because I get a frog in my throat when someone needs to speak their truth. So maybe you need to speak your truth. If you're a Taurus, there might be somebody you need to speak your truth about. All right. Anyway, let's start. Don't forget though, time is fluid, energy is vice versa. We say December or you know, whatever, but it's really sort of dependent on whenever is the right time for you. And take whichever row suits you, leave whatever doesn't resonate. But I'll use two decks for each side, each person. I might even just, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I might need to sage very soon if the throat issue does not stop. Maybe there's something you need to say to a certain person to get closure, or maybe there's just something you need to say to get something off your chest. But whatever it is, maybe you need to do it. I have pre-shuffled, but as I, you know, people like to see that on camera, so give everyone's a bit of a shuffle. And then we'll start. Okay, Taurus. So tell me about Taurus. I only want one card. Too many cards. And I'll take whatever one's on the bottom. Taurus for this. Taurus. Way too many. Okay, Taurus. Wow. Taurus. I mean, I can already tell you're not trusting your intuition about a situation. Oh my goodness. Still my absolute freaking head in. Alright. So tell me about Taurus's person. Okay, Taurus's person. Taurus's person. Okay, one more card for Taurus's person. Okay. So, the first ones we have for you, as I said, take whatever side resonates. So you've got patience in reverse, which is the same as temperance in reverse. It's like not the right timing for something. It can also mean at the moment you need to spend some time working on you, healing you, any kind of imbalance, I guess. And it's also like you don't have patience, you know. Let's ask. So tell me about that for Taurus. One card. Come on. They all want to jump out already. One card. Okay. So maybe it can also mean, oh my goodness, speak your truth, wherever it is. It's doing my head in. Might just put some sage on, actually. Normally I've got sage burning. Oh. Oops. Okay. So you've got the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is about a new opportunity. It's about you growing. As I said, I feel like this is, normally it can mean, it can mean a new beginning, but I feel like in this case, it's more about you needing to do some self-healing, right? And you're growing. I mean, you've got to grow. You know, that's what happens. You've got to grow from something that, it's like you don't have patience. You want something to happen now, but things, if you look at them, like you plant your seeds, the plant grows, it's going to take time. But you don't want that. You want things to happen now. But at the same time, you want something about relationship or some sort of career. You want something to happen now. But it can also mean you're growing as a person. So maybe some people, your person sees you as growing, or it could also mean that, yeah, you are growing. You got to work on you. You've got to do that self-healing to get past something. But I guess you've got to stop the victim mentality as well. Like, yeah, you might be lonely. You might feel like you went through hardship. You went through, you know, whatever. You hit rock bottom, it could be. You know, you went through something that hurt you, but at the same time, you can't keep playing the victim. It may have involved 3 people. And it was probably about your love life. So yeah, it could have involved 3 people. Now them on the other hand, they have the 4 of Swords in reverse. So your person is feeling very just burnt out. They're feeling like they're stuck. They're not really progressing. They're feeling just, they're doing deep contemplation. Like you can see in the picture. Like somebody's definitely going through that period of just being by themselves. Whether you're seeing that person to be like that or whether they are. But that's how you see this person as kind of just contemplating, being stuck, burnt out, exhausted. Tell me more. The Magician. You see them as very resourceful, like they're, you know, they're a strong kind of person. They're somebody who, when they want something, they'll go do it. They'll make something happen. Maybe they can manifest things easily, but it's like they get a vision and they turn it into reality. They're that kind of person. Very resourceful kind of person. Maybe they're a real kind of adventure, impulsive, risk taker kind of person as well. Very passionate. Yeah, very passionate kind of person. Then we've got intuition in reverse for you. So this is the same as the High Priestess in reverse. So they see you as not trusting your intuition. They see you, or you see you as, you know, somebody sees you as withdrawing. They see you as just going, you don't really get out as much. You don't really, you know, you're just kind of withdrawing from the world. Maybe you're not even talking to this person. It could be silence. You're not even in communication with this person, whoever this is. They feel like you may have had secrets or do have secrets as well. Tell me more for Taurus. You do have 2. Oh, 2 twos. 2 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And you've got 2 here. 3 twos. 3 twos. Maybe Google angel number 222 because it may be relevant to something. So you've got 2 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So you're not trusting, they don't see you as trusting your intuition. They see you maybe having secrets, withdrawing from the world. Maybe you're juggling too many things as well. You could be juggling people, you could be juggling things, time, like anything. It's like you're disorganized, you need to prioritize, but it's like you juggling too many things. Maybe you'd like to have your kind of, what's that saying about, you handing too many pies? Like you like to kind of be involved with a lot of things. They also see you as somebody who they, wanted to marry or have a romance with. There was mutual attraction, there was compatibility, it's all those things. But maybe they see you as that. This person you could have had heartbreak from. They might have betrayed you, they might have cheated on you. Yeah, because you've got like the 3 of Swords and you've got the 7 of Swords. So, that's all about betrayal, dishonesty, deception, like being cheated on, emotional pain, all those things. And you've been in competition, but you've got to protect your heart, you're persevering, stand your ground, all those things. But yeah, you've definitely got scattered energy. So you get frustrated, you might have had jealousy and suspicion in the past, but it's also like you've got your energy on so many things. Maybe you need to do cutting cords because maybe your energy is with a lot of people. It could mean that even. But I feel like you need to watch something to do with my cutting cords, which I think I mentioned on the 15th of November on my page, but maybe you need to go and look at that. But I mean, either that or Google cutting cords if you're not on my group. Because maybe you need to cut them so that you're not attached to so many people. It can also mean you've got a lot of like going on. Then we've got Page of Wands. So you're seeing them as somebody who is a free spirit. They get there. Maybe they're a person who's very just excited about life, work. You see them as, there's like no limit to what they could do. Tell me more. Three of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you are obsessed with details. Whatever this person did, it's like you're obsessed with he did this, she did this. Also, you see them as somebody who maybe they have money. They maybe have strong financial success. They, have a strong business relationship. They have a happy family. They can offer you security. You see them as being that kind of person. You're also maybe worried about what other people think. Because maybe they could also prefer to just kind of be alone. Yeah. You could also see them as somebody who doesn't really have a plan for their life. They could also be all talk, no action. Maybe they didn't make a plan to you. Like maybe they're like, I like you. For some people, this might suit some people in particular. But it's like, I like you, but then they don't make a date with you. But, I mean, this person could be just rude. They could be a kind of insulting, gossipy kind of person, sarcastic kind of person. Or they could just be all talk and no action. Somebody may have been very dishonest and they didn't take accountability for their actions either. They might be a lot about work and, making money, and maybe it was like a one-sided with the effort. Maybe you put in all the effort or they put in all the effort, or whatever, but it wasn't progressing into what you'd hoped it would progress into. Then you've got intuition again. This time it's about the third eye chakra, which is all about your, as I said, it's the same, right? It's all about intuition. It's all about trusting your intuition. It can also be, let's see, it's all about your intuition. What can you do to balance it? You can do breath work, yoga, tai chi, meditations, visualizations, color therapy. But yeah, it's pretty much you're just not trusting your intuition, which they both say the same thing. You don't trust your intuition about people or about this situation, or they see you as not trusting your intuition. Tell me more for Taurus. Tell me more for Taurus. Come on, one card. Goodness gracious. Sorry, that was my phone. Tell me. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Oh, look, same cards. What did I just say before? Exactly the same. You've got like the two worst cards. Maybe you didn't trust your intuition to see that, this person is, being deceptive, dishonest, acting strategic, hoping to get away with something. But at the same time, this time they're both reversed. So this time it's like you might be keeping secrets. They see you as keeping secrets. Somebody is definitely keeping secrets, but this is about you, right? This is how they see you. They see you as keeping secrets, but you also need to release whatever pain you've been through, forgive, move on. Release any negative self-talk. Maybe you're all about talking negative about yourself. So maybe that's the lesson, Trust your intuition and don't talk shit about yourself. Make sure you open your eyes to seeing people that are betraying you and what kind of people these are. Because this is all about completion. It's like you're learning and now you're just going to be by yourself. Be self-sufficient, be independent. Focusing on you. That's what that is. Now them, Six of Wands. That's all about, having self-confidence. Maybe this person is a very confident kind of person. They're very successful. They, maybe they have a bit of an ego. Maybe, let's ask. Tell me more about this person. I always try to get one card. Like you see this person as the same as they see you. So here's the Two of Cups. Here's the Two of Cups. Both on different sides. They see you as, somebody they could be with, and you see them as somebody you could be with. Now, it could be you need patience. Maybe you both, balance each other out. But at the same time, maybe now is the right time. You got King of Pentacles. Just when I say that. This person could have a lot of confidence, be, something to do with ego. But this card is about somebody who's obsessed with money and wealth and status, and they're players generally. So whether your person, likes the attention of other people, it's like instead of getting your wishes fulfilled, it's like dissatisfaction. There might be conflict. There might be confusion. You have some self-limiting beliefs, or you believe this person does, whatever. But somebody needs to redirect their energy. And it's like obstacles, taking back your own power, you know, getting some inner clarity about a situation. It's like you've got clouded judgment though. You can't see past something, whether it's their looks, you can't see, like this would be an example. You take it however resonates with you. You meet somebody, they're like gorgeous. You see them as very attractive, but you know, maybe they're not that. I don't know where I'm going with this. I had a blank for a second. Anyway, whatever I said before, take that. Because I've had a blank. Okay. Discontent and boredom. You know, maybe you need to do some introspection and you are disappointed with the world with whatever you've gone on. You're hesitant to open your heart, and maybe they see that. Maybe they see you as retreating and withdrawing as well. Tell me more, Taurus. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're moving on. You're retreating. You're withdrawing. It's like you walk away because you think I want to find something better. You're disappointed. So whether you two gave this a go or whether you didn't, maybe you're just withdrawing and you're being by yourself, because now you've got to focus on you, self-love. There was probably a misalignment of values. As I said, maybe because they're a player. They think, you know, cheating's okay. You think no. You know, so because of the misalignment of values, it causes imbalance, which causes disharmony. Focus on you, get some self-love. That's what that card is. And you know what? You probably get rid of the wrong person. You're going to start afresh. This can mean a love blossoming. It can also mean focusing on your career, all that kind of thing, getting money, focus on that. But it's more or less like you start afresh. So I don't know if you actually, I don't think you actually go anywhere with this situation. You know, self-care. You need to focus on you. This person, 7 of Wands in reverse. So they're overwhelmed, they're indecisive, they want to give up, they feel exhausted. That's how you see them. You just think that, you know, maybe they just want to give up on you guys. More. Yeah, they want to be a free spirit. You know, you see them taking chances and having a new path and fresh hope and a new beginning. Meanwhile, you're over here being disappointed and feeling like you're abandoned and looking for something better. And then you got the 7 of Swords again. Dishonesty, betrayal, deception. They want to act strategic, or they are acting strategic. They want to get away with something. And maybe you're just finding this out. Maybe they focus on, and it's involving 3 people. As I said, I don't need to shuffle them. On the bottom of the decks as well. So these are yours. So they see you as, you know, you will have victory. You will have success. You know, you are going to not let this get you down. You're going to get some self-confidence. You are going to progress and, you know, heal your heart. Get some self-love. Get some self-worth. You are going to do that. You know, you're moving on from something where they were dishonest and they didn't take accountability. You got to have strength. Take back your own power. And you're moving on from something that was deceptive and, you know, deceptive, really. Now they're resisting the change. You know, they need to break the cycle, but they haven't. You've got the 10 of Wands where they feel like this is just a burden. They're putting in all the hard work. They feel like they need to complete this. I feel like they broke up with you. They're just exhausted. They, you know, feel oppressed. They feel like they've got too many responsibilities to really worry about this. Yeah, whether they have inner conflict, they feel impatient, they have a lack of plans, they don't know what, you know, they fear the unknown. I don't know, but it feels like they possibly hurt you, I think. That's what I feel. I want to do some romance. Let's do some romance cards because I'm interested to know. And I bought these, what do they call those? the Lenormand. I bought some Lenormand cards. These ones I've had for a while, and I just bought some more, and I want to try them. Now, I don't know all the meanings, so we'll see as we go, but anyway, we'll start with these. So give me a card for you, for Taurus. You need to just turn to your circle of support when this happens. You know, like, you felt like you were very attracted to this person, but maybe you felt like you were putting in all the effort, you were trying to make communication, they just weren't interested. It could be that. Like, I feel like you need to turn to your friends, though. Maybe you're not. Maybe, as I said, maybe you're withdrawing. Let's ask about them. Tell me about Taurus's person. Taurus's person. So you need to pay attention to their red flags, and once again, you didn't trust your intuition. So maybe they have done something wrong and they knew, you didn't know. You were blind to the whole thing. And they didn't really have any romantic feelings at all. But this could involve children as well, and it's also about them releasing and healing the past, and it's like they're forgiving and they're learning. I don't know what that means, because if they did wrong, maybe, I don't know, they think you had secrets. Maybe that's what that is. I don't know, but okay, let's ask. So we want a couple of these. A couple of Lenormand for Taurus. So you got time. This could have involved another woman, or it could be you. So the lily, this one here, this is all about sexuality and purity, and let me see what else. 30. It can mean calm, peace, and serenity. It can mean a long-term relationship, contentment and satisfaction. Mother, someone who's a mum. It can be all things that are like sexual and, you know, any of that kind of thing as well. But, you know, I feel like that is what you wanted. You want something that's going to give you security. You want something that's, you know, all of those long-term relationships. That is what you're after. You've got 42, which is all about time. So let's go to 42. So that's the compass. Oh, it's also, sorry, it's a compass in the picture. Sorry, I didn't see that. I thought it was a clock. A compass. So that's all about finding your way and choices to be made. And, you know, trusting the universe, because they can give you guidance and they'll tell you where to go. And also they'll tell you whether somebody, you know, if you trusted your intuition, you'll know whether someone's, you know, worth your time or not. But I guess it's a card to tell you to notice and heed the signs and symbols. Pay attention, like pay attention to, you know, situations in future, because I feel like here you're not seeing what they were doing. And they know you're not. They know they got away with things and you just, I don't know whether you chose not to see it or what. You need to listen to your gut, which once again, trusting your intuition. Then you've got 29. So 20, that's a woman, obviously, holding a flower. So 29 is all about, let's have a look, the lady. So in the picture, she's got a book. She's, you know, holding a little flower. And, I mean, that can be your thoughts wandering. It can mean, you know, someone's given you something. You have something shared with this person. Um, I mean, really, I mean, it's also all about, the woman is all about taking back your own power, isn't it, really? It could also just describe you. Maybe you are a lady, you know, it could be something like that. Now, on the bottom, you've got 12, which is about birds. That can mean something to do with social media. Maybe this person is watching you on social media or you're watching them. They may send you a text, a phone call, all that kind of thing. It could be somebody who's a gossip. So be very aware of that. Maybe you're gossiping. Maybe they see you as being a gossip. You know, it can also mean, like, as I said, miscommunication as well. But yeah, normally it's all about, yeah, communication. You want communication, or you hope to have communication, or maybe at the moment you don't have any communication. I don't know, but it feels like somebody might either, and maybe they see you as a gossip. Right, let's ask about them. Okay, Taurus's person. Give me 3 cards for Taurus's person. Cards for, no, that's way too many. Oh, I mean, we could probably take them. Why not? No, they don't do reverse. Although, oh, they got the birds, look, again. So maybe there is going to be communication of some kind. Now, this one I'm going to leave, I'm going to do first. So you notice from this side to this side, it's like clouds, sunshine, right? And the birds are flying. This generally means like the storm's over. Things are going to start getting better. It's like, you know, things will be all right tomorrow. You know, things might be pretty crap right now, but tomorrow is a new day, new dawn. Somebody may be very deceitful as well, which is what I've just finished saying. You didn't see it, but this person was sly like a fox, deceitful, you know. So, I mean, it's all about knowing, and you should have really trusted your intuition, but you chose not to see it. That's mentioned plenty of times. Now, they want to be safe and secure, and you see this person as being very safe and secure, you know, as well. I want to see what other meanings that one has. The Tower. Oh, it's also like boundaries, restrictions. Yeah, protection and security. Yeah. I mean, maybe you needed to have boundaries with this person, and that didn't happen. But it can also mean you saw them as offering you the stability and security that you wanted, but unfortunately that's not what happened. And you've got 33. Now the picture is like a bird cage with a key and a flower in the middle. So that one is all about discoveries and solutions and seeing synchronicity, signs, fate. It's all those kind of things. It's like liberation, like you're free from this person now. I think you will eventually be free from this person if you're not already. It can be like a prison. It's all about mystery. Yeah, so I mean, you know what? As I said, I feel like this situation's over, but I feel like, I mean, yeah. 36, I forgot to read the one on the bottom, 36, which is like a cross. So 36 is all about grief, sadness, burdens, ordeals, pain, suffering, guilt. You know, it's like all of those things that I said. As I said, I feel like this is not, if it's not already over, it will be, this situation. It's all about suffering and how it's unavoidable and someone carrying the burdens of others. And it's like the cross we bear kind of, you know, quote. But yeah, that's what this card is all about. So I feel like this situation is over if it's, you know, that's what I feel. But anyway, I mean, I would love to know, I'd love to hear what you found. with your life. I would love to hear. Let's pick one oracle card and then I'll end it. Might do these ones. It sounds like not a really very good situation, but I mean, it sounds like they were dishonest to you. You didn't see it, obviously, a lot. Yeah. And then you're trying to move on. They have moved on. You're the one that's left in hurt and sadness, and I feel like that's not the case for them. Okay. Give me a card for Taurus. Says, listen. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. So maybe it's telling you, you know, this is over or whatever. Now, if whatever you want to manifest, put it out there and then just let it go. You know, that's what I feel like. And even the bottom is all about daydreaming and hearing and receiving their messages. So you might even have some daydreams. You know, relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you're watching a movie. This is the seed of creativity. Now, as I said, trust your intuition, but also pay attention to the whatever signs and synchronicities they give you. Anyway, that's the reading I have for Taurus. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Especially subscribe. I need some subscribers at the moment. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you with probably the next reading will be might be for 2021. I think that will be the next reading. But anyway, I'll catch you then. Okay, bye. Hey, the next reading is for Virgo. So hopefully you watch the beginning. This road could be for you. This road could be for your person, whoever your person is. We'll start. So 2 decks will be for you. 2 decks will be for your person. And then I might pick a few oracle cards as well. I've also bought some Lenormand cards. These ones I've had for a while, but I bought some other new ones. But I'll use the ones I've got. These are my Lenormand cards. I don't know all the meanings for them. I'm still trying to learn, but we can use them as well. Just for a bit of a bonus. Okay, so we'll start with you. So tell me about you, Virgo. Virgo. Oop. Okay, Virgo. We'll take the bottom one. Virgo. Same card. How bizarre. Okay. That's not bizarre. That's good. That's what should happen. Right. Let's pick your person's cards. And I have pre-shuffled, just so you're aware, but that's alright. Do a couple on camera. Okay, tell me about Virgo's person. Okay, Virgo's person. Tell me about Virgo's person. Virgo's person. Tell me about Virgo's person. One more. One card. Virgo's person. I don't think I can do them this way. They're too big. I've already got little hands. Virgo's person. One more. Come on. One more. Virgo's person. Bottom. Okay. So, your first card is Patience in Reverse. And it's funny, that's the exact card that Taurus just had. So, Patience in Reverse. It's the same as the Temperance card. Now, the Temperance card is all about I mean, it's in reverse, right? So it could just mean not the right timing for something. It can also mean you need to do some self-healing. Like you probably had a situation that you've got out of, and now you need to do some self-healing. You probably, I don't know whether you tried to rush into something or whatever, but I feel like now you've ended something, you need to do some self-healing. Work on you, realign you, you know, any kind of imbalances, deal with, all that kind of thing. Tell me more. So 10 of Wands. You feel like, I mean, this could be completed with this person, first of all. But it can also mean you're feeling exhausted, you feel pain, you feel oppressed, you've got no perspective. You feel like you put in all the hard work. You could see this whole situation as a burden. But yeah, it's all like hard work. You feel like you put in all the effort. That's what it feels like. Now, you've got 2 and 2. This happened as well with Taurus. So somebody has 2 choices. They're weighing up their options. They are possibly juggling time management between people. But it can be, somebody having just maybe 2 choices even. It doesn't have to be people, but it can be choices. Whether it's weighing up, you know, do I stay? Do I go? Do I keep putting in work? Do I not? You know, do I go back to this person? Do I not? Do I date this person or this person? You know what I mean? Choices, whatever choices. There's 2 choices in juggling. But I feel like there's a breakup or distrust. Some sort of misunderstanding could have happened. This person could be a narcissist or just have very high expectations, be a bit ruthless. Also maybe a bit of a manipulator. They misuse their power. But yeah, it's just leaving you feeling very just exhausted, and you're in contemplation. You feel like you're stuck, you're not progressing. All you're feeling is depressed and anxiety and worry and nightmares, regretting the past, all those kind of, you know, that kind of energy. Which, I mean, you know, we all have past for a reason. I mean, you can regret it, but I mean, it made you who you are. That's what I think. So, but you definitely feel like you put in all the hard work with something, and maybe it just wasn't the right time, or maybe you just need to focus on you doing some healing now. It's pretty much that. Now, them on the other hand, they have the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is all about a complete and painful ending. You know, hitting like rock bottom. It's like betrayal. So maybe you see them as betraying you. You see them as, you know, a loss. You see them, you know, I feel like you're more hurt out of this situation than they are. Maybe you chose to end it because of something. Maybe they betrayed you, and then you, you know, but you're the one that walked away more hurt than they are. Tell me more. Ooh. 2 of Pentacles again. 2 choices. You know, balance. Somebody's weighing up their options. So maybe yours was like, do I stay? Do I go? Do we try again? Do we not try again? This person was like, this person or this person. Or do I want to stay in a situation when I could be with this other person? Whatever. Choices. 2 choices. But they're definitely weighing up their options. So, but yeah, you see this person as being a complete and painful ending. You know, like you're deeply hurt. Maybe they were a very sort of greedy person. There might have been obstacles with you too. Maybe, as I said, maybe they cheated. Maybe somebody was being controlled. You see them as very controlling or greedy. Maybe they spent a lot of money. Maybe, I mean, their cards are also strength. So whether they're a very strong kind of person, they could be a very compassionate kind of person, or you saw them as that. You know, they have self-love, they have self-respect, they have unconditional love, you know, courage, all those things. But there's definitely obstacles, and, you know, maybe you had some inner clarity. You might have a clouded judgment about this person. I'm not sure what that means exactly. Maybe this is like in the past, maybe you did have that, you know, cloud of judgment, like, oh, this person, you know, we're married and have kids with this person. So therefore, you know, I need to make it try and work, you know, like that kind of thing. And so you don't end it because of that. You know, you feel like you're putting in all the hard work and you keep doing that because this person, you know, could have, you know, you had cloud of judgment about the person. So they see you as like a devil. Whether you had addictions, drugs, sex, money, alcohol, whether you were obsessed or they were obsessed with you, you're obsessed with them, something. Could have been materialistic, could have been greedy, envious. You know, they see you as like a devil. Could also be they see you as a temptation. Even though they may have moved on and hurt you, it's like they see you as a temptation. Maybe you're still having sex with this person. Tell me more. Oh my goodness, you got a lot of cards. I really didn't want that many cards. I really don't want that many cards. I just want one or two. Like, I'm happy with 1 or 2. I don't want 4. It's too many. It turns into a huge reading. Okay, I want 1 card. 1 or 2 for Virgo, for temptation, for the devil. Right. Knight of Wands. They might have saw you as a very impulsive kind of person. You're a bit of a risk taker. You like action, adventure. You know, maybe they see that. Maybe there was passion, you know, with you and them. I don't know. Maybe you're just like a go, go, go kind of person. Like you've got a lot of energy as well. But it's in reverse. I just saw it's in reverse. So there might have been, so ignore what I just said, because it may be that you're one of these people that likes to put your energy into a lot of different things, right? Whether it's friends, family, work, hobbies, whatever. It's like maybe they felt like you didn't have time for them. Could have been they were frustrated, there could have been arguments, there could have been jealousy, there could have been suspicion. You know, they thought you were doing the wrong thing, you thought they were doing the wrong thing. Or they just saw you as a temptation, I don't know. But it's like somebody's still seeking personal closure. It's not over yet. And somebody might be, I mean, maybe this is a temptation, but you're keeping it quiet because somebody's obsessed with, you know, making sure that others don't find out about it because they're worried about what other people think. Oh, you know, oh, they're still hooking up even though they're separated, you know, kind of energy. It could mean that 3 people, could be 3 people in the situation. As I said, cheaters, that kind of thing. It can also mean somebody's obsessed with the details. He did this, she did this. And maybe he or she feels that way about you. Virgo. You have a lot of inner strength, I think they see. You do doubt yourself. Maybe you're full of emotion and, you know, maybe you have low energy. I don't know for some people. But I feel like they see you as a very strong, you have a lot of inner strength. And now you are going to focus on you. There might be some unpaid debts. It could be one-sided, like either a one-sided relationship or one-sided charity, that kind of thing. But I feel like it's also about you focusing on you now. Doing some self-care. So they kind of see you as a temptation, but maybe it's because they want what you can't have. You know, that kind of situation. Could also be that. Obviously, this reading is not going to suit everyone. It's a general reading, but, you know, maybe that's your situation. Right, so they have the Justice card in reverse. So you see them as being dishonest, and they didn't take accountability for their actions either. Tell me more. Same card. 10 of Wands. you saw them putting in all the hard work over here. Like you felt like you put in all the hard work, and they probably saw you putting in all the hard work. Could be that. But here it's reversed. So this is like them. You feel like they felt like they put in it. Like, this is very confusing. But you think that they felt like they did all the hard work. It sounds like you both just sort of like, you know, it doesn't sound like it sounds like a toxic sort of situation, but it feels like they feel like they, you know, did it all. They carried the burden. They released you from this situation. You know, they were very burnt out with this situation. But yeah, they felt like they did all the hard work. Yeah. You both felt like that. You both felt like you both put in all the hard work and did all that, and the other person just didn't. You know, like, it's both kind of selfish kind of people. You both saw it differently, I guess. Maybe you saw them as like it was easier to stay in the comfort zone, whether you chose to stay there because of the fact that you couldn't see past, you know, oh my God, I've been with this person for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever. You know, like, what's next? Like, I'm fearing that. I don't know what's next for me. You know, like, it's easier to stay in your comfort zone, better the devil you know, than to move on to something you don't know. But there may have been frustration, there may have been obstacles, as I said. I mean, you've got the Three of Swords, heartbreak, divorce, you know, betrayal, rejection, being cheated on, jealousy, emotional pain, all those things. But, you know, they're now a free spirit. They're now doing what they want. They're excited about life again. You see them as having limitless potential. Maybe you're very dependent on this person, or this person was very dependent on you as well. So you then have foundation and achievements. It was like you possibly had a family with this person, kids, you know, picket fence, whatever. You had this with this person. And, you know, it's like they think you've moved on and now you're leaving the past behind. But you were like their, I just feel like you were their home. Like you had a life with this person. Tell me more. But, as I said, there's definitely an ending. Big changes. So you might have been living with this person, you might have had this happy home, blah, blah, blah. Oh my goodness. But it's like, now it's like time to move on, and they're seeing you as working on you. They're seeing you as transitioning and moving on, ending, let's move on to work on me, and also move on to something new. Like you've said that's it. Whether you said it or they said it, but they see you as like done. Eight of Swords. You need to release any self-limiting beliefs. You are your worst inner critic. You need to release any negative thoughts, be open to new perspectives. So whether you felt like, as I said, I feel like you felt like you just had to be there. Try and make this work with the happy home. Maybe they didn't think you would leave, or they didn't think that you'd be like, enough. I don't know. But I mean, it's like they think you played the victim. They think you caused them financial loss. You know, they felt like there was despair and, you know, all that kind of thing. You could have also felt like you were rejected by this person, or they felt like they were rejected by you. I'm not sure. Definitely a financial loss. They see this as just a lost opportunity, really. There was no plan, I don't think. But, like, it's like resisting the change again. Somebody needs to break the cycle, but they're not. It's like this, I feel like this is long over, but I feel like it's still not over. Maybe for them, because this is what they think. Queen of Wands. So you see them as somebody who has a lot of confidence, they're independent, they're a social butterfly, that kind of determined, they're attractive, blah, 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 whatever. They see you, you know, you see them as like that, having courage, you know, just like moving on, they're good. Maybe you see them as doing work on them, or they were fearing the change, or you were fearing the change leaving this person. Somebody didn't want this Tower moment to happen. There was also secrets, and maybe you didn't see them. Maybe you felt like, you know, you were disconnected from your intuition. Maybe you withdrew and now you don't talk to this person, maybe. It's like, but like maybe they've actually gone and done some work on themselves. You know, maybe they've had some clarity. Maybe you had clarity about this person. You know, you're doing introspection. You're doing soul searching. It could be that. And I feel like you looked at your long-term view with this person and you were looking at your life and being like, do I want to be with somebody who did that to me? Crown chakra is your last one, which is about your, you know, connection to the universe. So it also talks about having spiritual insight, and maybe you just, I don't know, maybe you didn't have that before, or maybe you got that. Tell me more for Virgo. 3 of Wands. Like, you're making progress, and now you have foresight. Now you can see past, you know, this situation. You're now reaping rewards for whatever efforts you're putting in. It might be you having contemplation. You may be happy now. You may be grateful for what you went through, but, you know, you've moved on. Maybe this was the universe guiding you to that. Because look, you definitely got guidance. You know what I mean? And you might be somebody who is very confident and passionate and, you know, has vision now. You may even have your own business for some people. But also, like, you might feel exhausted. You might have felt like giving up, and maybe you were indecisive, or they saw you as being this, you know. And maybe even you thought about, should I walk away? Should I try again? But eventually you will let go. You will have a new perspective. You will surrender to the universe. You had some wisdom, you know. And maybe you might have been married to this person. They could have been very controlling, very, you know, yeah. I just feel like you could have be married to this person or be in a higher level of commitment. There might be communication though. Otherwise, you can manifest quickly what you do want. And maybe you just made a fast-paced change and decided enough is enough. That could be it. Self-healing. You've got self-healing on the bottom again. Them, on the other hand, you see them as I said, you got the Hierophant, the same as what I just said. It's like you both were probably married. You were both married to each other, you know, like, and now you're both free from that. You're both moving on from this. Maybe you both have personal beliefs about what a marriage should be. Whatever, you know, maybe, let's find out more. Yeah, I feel like you've had completion with this person, you know. You It's like you learnt the goal, and somebody though is definitely resisting this inevitable end. That's what I mean. They're not, whether it's not cutting cords or whatever, they don't want to do this completely. So you can't, and for someone else, it might be you're recovering from that lesson. You know, now you see them as a very self-sufficient person. On the bottom, you've got King of Wands again. So, you know, maybe they have vision for their life now. They're a very confident person. They may have their own business. It can also be passionate kind of person. Fiery. They may be very fiery kind of person. And maybe they moved on to somebody new who they think is their Prince Charming. Alright, let's do some readings for you guys. So at the bottom of the decks, I forgot to mention. So your bottom of the decks, you've got prosperity begins in reverse. It's like you've had a loss. There was no plan. It was like, this was just a lost opportunity. It was, you know, unfortunately, it is what it is. You got victory and success in reverse. I feel like Taurus have these exact cards on the bottom. And that's all about lack of confidence. Oh no, this is all about you having lack of confidence, and they see you as having lack of confidence, or it could have been they saw you as having a big ego, whichever. But the truth will come out. It's like cause and effect. Oh my goodness, that's my phone again. Hold on a second. But yeah, you're resisting the change with the wheel in reverse. Them, it's all about their divine feminine, secrets, mystery, intuition, and you got Six of Pentacles in reverse as well. It's like self-care. They're doing work on themselves. Maybe it was a one-sided relationship, as I said. Maybe there's some unpaid debts that need to be paid. I don't know. So everyone tries to ring me. Okay, give me 2 cards for Virgo. Okay, 1 card. Passion. So maybe this person, you had passion with this person, or now you've got passion. And now you're going to be calling in your soulmate. And you may have passion with this person. The person, use prayers, affirmations, visualizations. And then we want to know about Virgo's person. Give me cards for Virgo's person. You might have children with this person. Is there one more? Virgo's person. They might still flirt with you or want to flirt with you. Maybe they're flirting with other people. And it's like no effort is being made. Don't make any effort because there's new love coming. I want to get an oracle card. Oh, I do want to use my Lenormand. I forgot. Give me a card about this situation. Give me 1 card for Virgo. Okay, you got 2. They want to jump out. Like, this is really a blessing in disguise that it didn't work out. I mean, you might not see that right now, but you'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection, infinite wisdom to answer your prayer. And what is a problem is actually, you know, not a problem. It's for your highest good, I guess. It says ask and have confidence. So move forward with confidence. Like, work on your self-esteem, you know, because you got to have courage and faith. So you got to have confidence even in just the universe. Trust the universe. And also ask, you know, if you ask, they'll help you, you know, but you've got to ask. You can't just assume the universe is going to help you. You need to ask. Now, I want to use some Lenormand because I don't know all the meanings for these yet. So, but I'll see what I've got the book. So we're good. I want a couple for you and a couple for your person. So give me some cards for Virgo. Does Virgo need to know? does Virgo need to know? You've got the 4-leaf clover and mountains, okay? Cards for Virgo's person. The stork and the fish. You've got time on the bottom. So, let's see. 4-leaf clover. I mean, everybody knows the 4-leaf clover is pretty lucky. So, I mean, I'm thinking that's going to be a good thing. The 4-leaf clover is all about luck and happiness. Oh, my goodness. And what else? It's all about promising growth and luck, purity of luck. Yeah, it's all about luck, really. Now, maybe, as I said, maybe, you know, it says a blessing in disguise. Maybe this is actually a blessing in disguise. It can also have to do with love, passion, abandonment, you know, being lucky in love. So, you know, I feel like things are going to get better. I feel like this was a blessing in disguise, as much as it may not feel that way. It, you know, it is. And you've got 21, which is the mountain. So you are going to have obstacles, challenges, you know, resistance. It says, I'll make you late for your date. My coldness will take emotions off the plate. Pay attention. So it talks about obstacles and like sometimes you need to detour, which can slow you down. But really, that's it. It just means there might be some obstacles to getting what you want, but there might be some obstacles. And maybe you're moving on from the obstacles and now you're going to have luck with this situation. Now, them on the other hand, they've got the fish, and that's all about abundance and them having plenty. They may work in sales or commerce. It's about them being independent. It's all about resources and money and wealth. So maybe they have some, you know, I don't know. But yeah, money, wealth. And you've got the stork. Stork is about movements, upgrades, improvements. With spring comes the change of seasons. New family addition can be a new state of evolution. Next promotion. Change, delivery of a child. Let's see what else. Yeah, it talks about change, just inevitable change. So yeah, I mean, that's the meanings for that. Anyway, that's the reading for Virgo. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, especially subscribe. I need new subscribers, so please subscribe, don't just watch. I would really appreciate that. Feel free to comment on if you're on my group as well, and I will catch you with the next reading. Okay, bye. Okay, lucky last is Capricorn. So, in case you haven't seen the beginning, I'll be doing you on this side, your person, whoever that relates to, on this side. I guess it's information you need to know. So we'll do 2 decks for each, 2 decks for you, 2 decks for them. And I'll pull some Oracle as well. I've also got some Lenormand cards, which are new. Well, these ones I've had forever, but the other, I've never really used them, so I don't really know the meanings. I'm kind of learning them. I just bought a new deck as well, which I might try at some point. But for now, yeah, I'm gonna try. I'll try using some, and yeah, we'll see what happens. They give a bit more information about things, and a couple of Oracle. Sorry, quickly shuffle. We'll start with you, and then I'll move on to them. Okay, so tell me about Capricorn. This is December. I only want one, so that'd be this card. Okay, one card. Capricorn. Okay, one card. I don't want 2, I want 1 card. Whoop. Okay, one more card, 1 card. Hard only doing 1 card because Because all they all fall out, but I mean, you know, it would take me ages to read them all. Okay, so this will be your person, Capricorn's person. So I have pre-shuffled, and then this is just extra shuffling on camera. Tell me about Capricorn's person. Oh my god, they're all sticking together. Capricorn's person. Okay. Oh, that was kind of side, so it'll go up. Yep. Okay. One card. Capricorn's person. Come on, fly them out. One card. Capricorn's person. Oop. They all want to jump out. That's the problem. Capricorn's. No. Way too many. Come on, Capricorn's person. Right, one more. Capricorn. Thank you. Ooh, a devil card. Okay. Okay, so for you, you've got partnerships and alliances. So that's all about teamwork, collaboration. Oh, wait. Sorry, partnerships and alliances. Yeah. So that's all about you making progress, you having foresight. It can mean you're obviously having a partnership as well, but it can mean you're reaping rewards for your efforts. It can mean all those things. But I feel like it's relating to, you know, some sort of partnership of some kind. We'll just ask more information. So tell me more. Capricorn. It's weird, that's the equivalent of 3 wands, but I always feel like it's supposed to be the 3 of pentacles. I don't know why I think that, but because it's all about teamwork. Okay, so you need to get some self-love, self-care. So this is maybe how the person sees you. You need to work on you. Maybe you're a very codependent kind of person, or this person was very codependent on you. You might be feeling down about a situation. But you need to become a bit more optimistic about something. Maybe you're feeling down about a partnership and maybe something happened. You may be making progress moving on from that, or you've got foresight about that. You're doing contemplation about that. There might have been conflict as well, disagreements, competition, a lawsuit. Maybe you don't know where you stand in a situation, but you are like moving on. You've got some self-forgiveness. You're moving on. There may be 2 choices to be made as well. So maybe either 2 people or just two choices. Do I stay? Do I go? Kind of situation. Now you see them as the 3 of Swords. You see them as, you know, putting you through heartbreak, divorce, loss, you know, all those kind of things where it's like you've been betrayed, been cheated on, there's jealousy, emotional pain, broken relationships, some sort of, you know, heartbreak. That's how you see them. You look at them like they cheated on you or they did something that, you know, hurt you. Tell me about that for Capricorn. Yeah, it was love related. So they've hurt you. You thought this person was going to be your romantic love. You thought this person was, you know, in a relationship with you. They're going to be married to you. Maybe you were going to get married to them. Something like that. But I feel like you were in that situation. But then you got some sort of like mental clarity about it. You saw the truth. You know, I feel like that's the situation. Somebody was keeping secrets, and like if you look at the photo, it's like, you know, someone cheating. This person over here down the bottom is doing something dodgy. You know, like it's like they're keeping secrets. There was deceit, all that kind of thing. We'll take the first 2 because I feel like they were the 2 that fell out first. But yeah, you thought this person was going to be your romantic love. But instead, what they offered you was heartbreak, and you saw the truth in the situation and you decided, no, that's not what I want. So then we've got the shadow card, which is the same as the moon. That's all about you trusting your intuition. It can mean there were problems you didn't know about. Maybe fear, you went through anxiety. Maybe you chose, as I said, to just go, no, enough is enough. Tell me more. Yeah, the truth came out. I feel like the truth came out. Maybe you gave them justice, cause and effect. Everything they do or everything we do in life has an effect. We do the wrong thing, then we get karma. So this is like the karma card, and it feels like you know the truth. You got justice. You're definitely disappointed with the world. You're doing some introspection. You're maybe retreated. You're hesitant to open your heart. You are seeking some sort of personal closure, though. Maybe they felt like they didn't get personal closure from you. It could be that, but it's also, I feel like you walked away. That's what I feel like. I feel like you saw the truth and you were like, no, not happening. Maybe you made the change and you're like, I'm making the change to get out of this situation. Ace of Wands, it's definitely a missed opportunity. Maybe you see them as having no direction for their life. Maybe you look at them as they're a distraction. But you are sorry, frog in my throat. I feel like you've completed it. Maybe you moved. Maybe you just learned the lesson from this situation and you're like, done. And you've got 10 of Pentacles. I mean, that is like, you kind of just see them as somebody. I mean, they may have money for some people. You thought this was your happy family. You thought this was you thought they offered you security. You thought they offered you, financial success or happy family life, all that kind of thing. You thought you saw them as that person. But yeah, you're resisting the inevitable end with this person for some people. It can also be you recovering from this situation, where they put you in that situation. It might make you feel burnt out, impulsive, restless, unfocused, all those things. But yeah, they're a missed opportunity. They're a distraction. They may have lack of direction, and, now you can move on. You don't need a distraction. What you want is the love of your life. You know what I mean? You don't need somebody who's going to betray you and whatever. I mean, they're clearly like a devil. I'll get to that at the end, but maybe you need to speak your truth, because I keep getting the frog in my throat. Right. Then we've got, on your side, fertility, which is the same as the Empress in reverse. So it's like they were dependent on you, I feel like. Because that's what they think about you. Or it could mean you're dependent on them because they view you as being codependent. Dependent on others. So whether, you could have had kids with this person. Maybe they weren't your children directly. Or like they weren't their children directly. Whatever, they were like a father figure or a mum figure, you know what I mean? They're not actually their kids for some people. But I feel like it's somebody's very just dependent on someone else. Tell me about that for Capricorn. Two of Wands. Somebody needs to do some self-healing in the situation. Maybe there was an imbalance somewhere. Maybe because they cheated. Two of Wands. It's like they see you as you're planning for your future. And you're making progress since this all happened. You've made decisions. You are doing contemplating. You're assessing your life. Maybe you're the one that made choices. And as I said, they saw you as their romantic love as well. They could have been very ruthless and very, they could have been very impulsive. They could have been a narcissist, or they could see you as being that. Take it as resonates. They're the high priestess. So, you know, you see them as, for some people, they're the divine feminine. For others, it's more about they have secrets. And maybe they have mystery. They're all about, you know, the air of mystery around, you know, but you need to trust yourself. So, tell me more. May have involved 3 people. First of all, for some people. Others, oh, frog in my throat, it still made him. It could have been a very one-sided thing. Oh, you've got 2 lots of wands. Lack of confidence for some people. It could have been somebody felt like they were being neglected. They could have had a big ego for some people as well. And, you know, for some people, it is easier to stay with, like, better the devil you know. Sometimes it's hard to get out of your comfort zone. And you also, you know, you might have been with this person for 5 years, 10 years, whatever. You don't necessarily, you know, you can't necessarily see what's beyond that situation. So, like, you've got a lack of foresight. You know, there might be frustration. There might be obstacles, like in the picture next to it. Could have involved 3 people, as I said. They felt like, or, you know, you felt like that you carried the burden. You were doing it all. You need to release it. You know, you're feeling overwhelmed. You're burnt out. And you may meet somebody new, some Prince Charming, or you think they are going to meet somebody new. Could even be that for some people. Right, you've got power. Same as the Strength card. It's about having compassion, self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, courage, strength, all those things. It's like taking back your own power now. Any more? Page of Swords. They may try to communicate with you, but you need to be alert. You need to, you know, if you even think about going back there, you need to be very vigilant about, because do you think you can trust them? Take back your own power. This person could be very controlling, but it's also you taking back your own power, because this person's emotionally manipulative. They could be crafty, moody, violent, all those things. You need to just be self-sufficient and be independent and focus on you. Trust your intuition, but also it's about nurturing you. And you might be a parent, you know, you might be pregnant, but it's about you can create for your life whatever it is you want. And you know what? What you're going to get is a new relationship. And maybe then you're going to juggle which one should I go for. But I'm telling you, take the new. Look at this other one as just a missed opportunity and a distraction. Because they were dishonest, they betrayed you, they were deceptive, they were acting strategic. And yes, you might feel lonely, but, you know, is that a reason to stay with somebody who was just, you know, maybe you just feel stuck, I don't know, but yeah. You feel like you've got a lot of choices, so you're indecisive. But this person, all they're going to offer you is heartbreak, betrayal, all those kind of things. It's all the same. It's all the same crap. Now them, on the other hand, what you saw them as was your Ten of Cups. As I said, your happy family. You've had this card. It's like you saw them as your, what you were going to, who someone you were going to be with that was going to give you, you know, everything. This divine love, this blissful relationship. You had hoped that there was going to be contentment. Like, you had thought that's what, that was on offer. And you might feel exhausted. You might feel like giving up. You might feel like they felt this way, overwhelmed, indecisive, whatever. But it could have involved 3 people. And maybe you just have, with the 3 of Swords, you know, you went through the heartbreak, divorce, betrayal. It's the same, you know, same, over and over. It's like, that's all they're offering you. It's going to take strength, but you might meet somebody who's like a Knight of Wands, you know, but it's also about you, could be that, but it's also about you being a free spirit and, you know, going and just getting out in the world, go and live your life, you know, like, so as I said, this person is like the devil, and they will probably, could be somebody who's obsessed with you and they want to offer you something new, or it could mean they move on to some new relationship, but they're like the devil. They're like addicted to drugs, sex, money, alcohol, or obsessed with you, or, you know, greedy, envious, materialistic, all those things. And you, on the other hand, I mean, they're not great. You, on the other hand. So let's start with the beginning. So, like, you are being manipulated by this person. You're not manifesting what you do want. You're manifesting what you don't want. Maybe you're choosing not to see. I don't know. You're not turning your visions into reality. So therefore, you're not being a free spirit. You're not taking chances. You don't have fresh hope. You're not wanting to take, you know, new beginnings and all that sort of thing. You may have had a loss, and you got to look at it. That's a lost opportunity. Maybe you didn't have a plan. Maybe you just moved out. But it's like, look at it like a lost opportunity. All they offered you was, you know, illness, dissatisfaction. Like, it wasn't, you know, about your wishes coming true. It was complete opposite. You know, that's not what they're offering you. Now, I want to do some, we'll do Lenormand last. Let's do some love cards first. We'll do a couple for you and a couple for your person. And then we will do an oracle card, and then we'll do the Lenormand. So, tell me about Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? Look, release your ex. I mean, they're like the devil. Do you want somebody like that? Because look, on the bottom, new love. You've got a new love coming. Now, tell me about Capricorn's person. Capricorn's person. Yeah, you need to free yourself from this person. And, you know, maybe they have money issues. Maybe, you know, there's some issue to do with finances and career. Maybe they're a factor. I've got healing family issues on the bottom. So maybe you have kids with this person. I don't know. I'll do some oracle. But I feel like you need to, I mean, you've got release your ex and you've got free yourself. I mean, you know, you've got free will, but, yeah. If they come and tell you they're a changed person and they've done nothing to show that, you know, it is what it is. One card. If you need to ask the universe. If you know, you have free will, but if you want help, you know, reach out and ask the universe. Maybe you need to make sure you have confidence, trust in the universe, trust in and have confidence yourself. But also cleanse and detoxify as well. Like maybe it's all about shedding your own way, your old ways, give your cares, worries and concerns to them, which is the same as ask. It can also mean about maybe there's substances or things maybe you need to detoxify from. Or maybe your partner was on those, your person. And a couple for you and a couple for your person. Tell me about Capricorn. Actually, I want to shuffle this way. Capricorn. Right. You've got the fish. Now, the fish is all about wealth, and the fish is about money and abundance and things like that, which is really, really good. Person. So it's like you being a free spirit, you know, being a free spirit, taking chances, all those kind of things. I'll look more into it in a minute. So Capricorn's person. Tell me about Capricorn's person. Capricorn's person. Oh, look what's on the bottom. The fox. The Fox and endings. You've got Fox and endings. The Fox is about deceitful, sly, cunning. You know, you get the idea. It's like the Devil card. What is there to know? It's like this. For them, it's like the storm is over from them. I feel like now you can, you know, it's like the clouds are behind you. Things are going to start getting better. And you got the 4-leaf clover. I mean, that's like the most luckiest bloody, you know, card. I mean, that's like super lucky. So things are going to get better. You know, you release your ex, I think things are going to get better for you. You know? Anyway, that's the reading I have for Capricorn. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you with the next reading. Hope you enjoy. If you do, don't forget, share, like, and subscribe. Especially subscribe. I notice people watch them and don't really subscribe, and I need to get some of my subscribers up. So feel free to subscribe. Anyway, I will catch you with the next reading. Okay, bye.